16-inch MacBook Pro with 12-core Apple M1X processor has finally been confirmed, and I will be sharing the details right after this. What's up guys, welcome to my channel. I am back with another new video. Before I start the video, be sure to like it if you are a fan of the MacBook Pro and let me know down in the comments what device you are watching this video on. MacBook Pro 16-inch was first announced back in November last year and it was Apple's most powerful laptop. MacBook Pro 16-inch with Apple M1X processor has been tipped to be even faster than the current M1 processor. While Apple has not shared any information on a new 16-inch MacBook Pro or an M1X processor, a tipster claimed that the latter will debut with the larger MacBook Pro through a tweet from last weekend. The tipster also shared some details about the elect M1X processor, but also said that the name is not final as of yet. Apple launched the M1 powered MacBook Air, MacBook Pro and Mac Mini devices earlier this month, and the new processor has been leaving its Intel counterparts in the dust. The 16-inch MacBook Pro, as per an older tweet by known tipster leaks Apple Pro, will come with the new Apple M1X processor that will be even more powerful than the current M1 present in the latest MacBook models. While the M1 features 8 cores, the M1X is said to come with 12 cores, out of which 8 will be performance cores and 4 will be efficiency cores. The tipster adds that the MacBook Pro with M1X processor will be unveiled through a press release but did not share a timeline for the same. Apple's 16-inch MacBook Pro is its top-of-the-line laptop that can be equipped with an octa-core Intel Core i9 processor. It debuted in November last year, and despite some thermal limitations, it was a powerful laptop. If the rumored M1X powered 16-inch MacBook Pro does exist, given the efficiency of the M1 processor in smaller sized laptops, the performance of the M1X with active cooling in a bigger size would be quite interesting to see. The tipster quotes a source: "If you think M1 is fast, you have not seen M1X." Earlier this month, it was reported that a 16-inch MacBook Pro laptop powered by the M1 processor could also launch next year. The M1 powered MacBook laptops have been outperforming their Intel counterparts across benchmarks, and there is no doubt the M1 processor is more efficient, though there is still some work to be done when it comes to app support. MacBook Pro, MacBook Air and Mac Mini with Apple's M1 processor were launched earlier this month with the same design as the previous generation Intel-powered MacBook models. Last week, it was reported that the redesigned models with the M1 processor will debut in the second half of next year. Samsung Galaxy F41. Galaxy F41 is a rebranded Galaxy M31. But are they both exactly the same? Well, there are a couple of changes. There is the name, of course, with Samsung using the full-on branding to make the F series sound cooler than the M series. The F41 has only 3 rear cameras while the M31 has 4. Finally, the F41 comes in an exclusive green color, and Samsung is also using different names for the color options. Unfortunately, none of these changes really make a compelling case or any case at all for the F41's existence, while it remains to be seen how different future F-series phones will be from Galaxy M handsets. The F41 is simply not a great choice, and that's because both the F41 and M31 are priced the same. You get the 6 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage configuration for $205 and the 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage configuration for $217. But the M31 gives you 4 rear cameras for that price instead of 3. Granted, the low resolution macro cameras on Samsung's budget phones are not all that special, nor is everyone interested in macro photography. Still, why would you want to pay the same price to get lesser specs? The Galaxy F41 seems to be designed for a certain retailer instead of the consumer, and that would be okay if it had something unique to offer. But it does not, and since you will be paying the same for both the M31 and F41, the former just makes more sense no matter how important or unimportant a macro camera may be for you. So what do you guys think about this video? Would you be interested in buying a Galaxy M31 or F41? Leave a comment down. If you have enjoyed the video, then a like would be cherished. Thank you.